YouTube, what's goody, man? It's your boy YTHurricane coming at you another Keep It a Buck video. Sorry for my camera, it ain't working. I got a new camera, but it ain't really working right. Anyway, this is another Keep It a Buck video. Listen, you guys been showing a lot of love on the Keep It a Buck series, so I'm gonna keep it going. Basically, the point of this video today is Optic Texas hit some really good points on skill matchmaking. Sorry, I haven't had my coffee this morning. Anyway, also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I read everybody's comment, bro. Don't be scared to comment, man. Don't be scared to like the video. Don't be scared to subscribe. So hit the subscribe button for me. Now, did you hit it? I'll wait. All right, anyway, let's jump into it, man.
And if you want to make somebody's experience who's complaining about that everybody's moving too fast and people are too good, then crank the fucking skill-based matchmaking threshold and make sure the fathers are playing with the fathers. I don't think that, look,
Please.
I think it's easy for us to oversimplify because we're not on the back end actually coding this shit and looking at all the data that they have. But I think they need to stop trying to nerf the ability that you have playing the game, because when there is a skill gap, that's what gets people addicted to the game and makes it more fun to play.
I think what you just said, 100% facts. I think the main issue is that the developers have is they don't actually play. Like if they played,
or they try and they're just
they're
the dads.
I mean, so they probably work on this shit for 12 hours a day, every single day for 2 years, right? And then maybe have a year off or whatever, however it works. But they are working so hard that they don't actually play. And the same goes for the map developers. Same goes for like, and I think Call of Duty is like, they have so many minor problems that I don't know if you guys have ever complained about something on Twitter about the game, and then someone will comment and be like, yeah, but this is a bigger issue, right? That's just diluting the fuck out of your point. And I think that, like what Matt said, is there's so many things that they're trying to fix and they just fuck something else.
Yeah. Well, I will
When you
tell
have the
one thing
ability
they
to
got.
outplay somebody in any situation you're in, that's what keeps people coming back to play the game. Like, you want to be able to play the game and see yourself improving, you know, wiping an entire team, going into solo quads. Like, that's the shit that people want to see. That's the shit that people want to play. That's the shit that people want to aspire to be able to do, even if you don't have a ton of time.
I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. When I play Call of Duty, I like to dominate. I like to run into people that are really, really, really better than me. But by me saying that, I don't like running into cheaters. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't compete with cheaters, bro. Some of them actually suck. Some of them cheaters actually suck. Like the cheaters and the hackers, they suck, bro. They're like freaking bots, but with cheats and hacks. But that'll be another video. Anyway, what makes me keep playing Call of Duty is like, it actually makes you. When I play this Call of Duty, I play stuff that I usually don't play. I play solo quads when I'm not with my homies or my clan or whatever. Like, I do stuff for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, BR quads, I usually go solo. Plunder, I play solo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have that challenge of like facing like one big team or a trio team and try to go at them. And if I beat them, I like that adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it makes me want to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. You know what I'm saying? I actually like the skill. I don't really like it, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 50-50. It's like a love-hate type thing. But anyway, whatever. I'm yapping.
Time to play the game. They got to stop listening to the complaints that they hear, and the people that you said are developing the game. I don't think it's that they don't play the game itself. They just don't understand what people actually want. I think it just, with the separate teams coming in every single year, everybody's trying to guess what would make the game better, and they want to have their own little spin on it and have their body of work feel independent and separate from the team that worked on it last year. And so you just have too many cooks in the kitchen. They should have like a SWAT team internally whose entire job is to continue the integrity of the way that the game is played year after year after year. And then all the other ancillary teams, like, they can work on the art, they can work on the environment, they can work on, you know, the events that happen in game. But there needs to be a small pocket of people whose entire job is to protect the way that the game is played and your ability to play the game.
We've been doing this since 2006, right?
I got to pee so bad real
Go
quick.
ahead, take a break.
No, you guys keep going.
I think since 2006 there has been this request for esports as a program to be not necessarily excluded from the major company itself, but to have a team that he's talking about, to have a team that solely focuses on that is the liaison that says, hey, this is what we need, this needs to be in there, whatever money needs to be made around there, you figure it out. No one here is complaining about Activision making money through microtransactions or through new iterations of maps, but there needs to be a liaison and somebody that represents the esports side of Call of Duty, the Warzone side of Call of Duty, and the multiplayer side of Call of Duty, and then that can happen. But since 2006, nothing has happened. We're sitting here, almost 20 years from 2006, 2005, when Call of Duty 4 came out, and nothing has ever gotten even remotely close to that, because even when we had Vonderhaar, missed the dude, and not that he's gone, he's still he's racing, having a good time. Yeah. But we do miss Von. Like, he was the only time that we ever really felt like we had a liaison that listened, and then he had his own fight that he fought, and he fought.
Maddox is pretty good though.
Yeah, Maddox is good. Yeah, again. And then there are
Those are the only two people.
Yeah, but think about it. 2 people in the last
it's
14
crazy.
years.
That's kind of wild.
Like that's
There's maybe been like one other guy I've ever talked to.
Rob Taylor.
Well, he don't count.
he counts in our heart.
Rob don't count.
He counts in our heart.
Yo, does anybody even remember Rob Dyrdek? Does anybody ever remember that show? Listen, if you remember Rob Dyrdek, write down in the comments, man. Let me know.
He counts in our hearts. Yeah, I don't know. I think that issue is always going to be something, and why they don't is beyond me. What I heard in the beginning is that they can't mix the competitive side with the casual side because it affects the casual side. And then they say, well, but we need the casual side to be more interested in the competitive side in order for the competitive side to get the attention that it needs. And then the league happens, and none of that happens. So we're in this constant circle of who's on first over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is who? Is there a person there, right? That is a decision maker that isn't done via committee? Like,
That's kind of what Matt was saying. It's like, no.
What is the format?
Yeah.
There's nobody actively speaking to the community. It feels like there's a hooded man somewhere calling the shots, and just nobody knows who he
Hector,
is.
I got a question for you.
Hit me.
How do you think they judge if the casuals are having fun other than playtime? Because
retention's the only way, right?
There's no other way that there's no other way.
And I'll tell you
That's
one
why they
thing.
judge everything as
but
a
here's
stat.
a follow-up question. How would you determine what makes you play a game more? Like, is it
how good you are at the game?
Well, is it like you're good, or
Yes.
does the game look good?
Nope.
Or does the game play well?
Nope.
Do you enjoy the maps?
It's all mechanical stuff.
Do you
I
like
don't care how it looks.
Do you like the ranking system?
That's
right?
It's
important.
gotta be
I think
But-
those are just like the cherry on top thing. I think what makes
but there's
you
so many factors.
like I've explained this throughout my life to people since I started doing this. You're not addicted to the game as much as you are addicted at being good at something.
You want to get
and
tipped.
Yeah, you just want to be
that
tipped.
tippy.
You just want to be tipped.
Everybody
Everyone's
wants to be
looking
tipped.
for some
I don't think it's about being
Awesome.
good though. I think it's the overall experience.
Sure, but that's just like
I want to
you're
have
not.
fun. I want to do good, but I want to be able to do good
I'm talking
in
about
a
the
way that
casuals.
feels rewarding. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't want it to be like you saw me first. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like if there's some sort of skill to it or outplay, like maneuverability, I'm all for it.
No, but
that's all I need. It can look like shit. It can look like Roblox.
I'm
I don't
talking
care.
strictly the casuals though, which is 95%, not more than that, right?
My friends,
I don't know what the casuals
my friends are barely now starting to touch multiplayer.
Yeah.
They play is Warzone, and they play it on they play it as an extraction game.
Yeah.
You know, they play it as
They just want to get out.
They
Bro,
play it,
lots of people do that, but bro, they have a blast.
yeah, they play it as
They don't
zombies.
care.
They play it as a zombies game.
Yeah.
They are the main characters, and all the other multiplayer players are the zombies coming to get them.
Yeah.
So you're always playing as a victim in a way. So that's the experience. The experience of being fearful. That's the big bad 13-year-old
Throwing
crack
down
kid
their
is
trip
gone.
mines and fucking just chilling.
I legitimately don't know the answer to the question I asked.
I don't even think that they know because aside from playing
it's, like,
time and
not
how much you
judgeable.
play, there's no metric that they can, unless they're looking through your camera and seeing how much fun you're having, how much smile you're doing, you know.
Well, it's just
That might be a thing.
It's just interesting because it's like,
well, they can hear your voice, they can record your voice. Don't talk about anything on them things. You know what I'm saying?
I never use voice chat.
If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like, comment, subscribe. I always look at all the comments. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Tell me down below how you feel about the video and skill-based matchmaking. I'll holler at you guys.